Want to get more yeses on your discovery calls? Stop selling. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why selling is actually repelling your dream clients and what to do instead. And particularly, we're going to talk about that desperation energy. Now, before I start, I just put together a PDF on how to reset your energy and get you back in client attraction flow. If you want a copy of it, just drop me a line below the video and I'll send it over to you. Now, let's talk about selling. What is the big problem, right? On the surface level, nothing is wrong with selling. Selling is just the exchange of energy. It's how money flows from one person to another out into the world. The problem is when you're trying to sell, you're actually not allowing that process. You're trying to force it. And really, there's a couple of things that will end up happening. One is your desperation energy will make someone feel trapped because now you're trying to get something from another person and that other person will just go, no, right? And they'll withdraw and you're going to lose dream clients, even people that would be ready to say yes. And they'll come up with like crazy objections just because they feel trapped and they don't really feel like you can help them. So what do you do instead of selling? You stop selling, you connect, you serve, and you empower. Now, what the heck does that mean? You have to realize the discovery call is not actually about you getting a yes. The discovery call is about helping someone get clear so that they can get onto their path. And your job during a discovery call is to actually help them get clear. Where are they? Where do they want to go? What's holding them back? And what's the best path forward for them? Right? And then what do they want to do? And if it's a good fit, then you invite them to work with you. And that is really the place of service. When you really understand that, and you're okay getting the yes and the no, then you're in the right energy. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that's great, Natalie, but there's a part of me that really, really wants the sale. I'm feeling totally desperate. You know, I used to think that I had to like pretend that desperation energy wasn't there. And I'd be like, okay, I'm not thinking that desperation energy. It's not there. I believe. And then on the inside, I would be like, I'd be totally devastated if I, didn't get the sale right now. So here's a really quick exercise. I want you to just acknowledge that part of you, right? The desperation energy is there. Whatever, and send it to the couch to watch TV. And all that does, it puts it in the flow in the background, and then you can set your intention. And my intention, for example, is always to focus on helping someone make the right decision for them. And there's power in that, right? Even if they don't become a client. So one of the first people I did that with was Chanel, and Chanel's a therapist. And when I first talked to her a few years ago, she had just moved to a new city. She was debating, do I start a business or do I go find another job? And so we talked about it and I helped her get clear, and she made a decision for herself that she wanted to start a business. Now, we didn't end up working together just then, but she ended up starting her business within 24 hours. Within 3 months, she had a full practice, and now she has a healing center with 9 or 10 people. It's absolutely incredible what can happen when you serve with an open heart. And just look at that ripple effect. Did she become a client? Absolutely. She became a client later on. Right. And that's kind of what will happen. Just serve people as if you are a real human, and they will come back to you. So was this helpful? Let me know in the comments. Now, before I drop off here, I just want to remind you, I created a PDF to help you reset your energy and get back in client attraction flow. If you want a copy, just let me know and I will send you a copy in Messenger.